Hello and welcome to FG Rides coming from beautiful Pennsylvania, USA. First ride of the year. Got off to a bad start. I almost dumped the bike in my yard on one of the roots that stick up. Everything there is still an awful mess, of course. Whoa! Those roots be slippery. Everything be slippery when it's this wet out. It'll be that way until the third week of July. And the whole family has malaria from the mosquitoes and that kind of thing. I gotta dump that place. Sure, it's in the woods, which you'd think would be nice, but no. Woods living, not for me. Not anymore. So I came to the realization over the winter that I need to sell my Benelli that has just been gathering dust. I have not ridden it since a week after I bought it a couple of years ago, and it's got to go. I was going to trade it in right after I bought it, and my wife didn't want me to, because I had traded in the Yamaha TW200, and she was sick of hearing me lament about how stupid that was, and I shouldn't have done it, and I miss it, and etc., etc. And she didn't want to hear the same thing about the Benelli in case I had a change of heart. And then she thought she might want to ride it. And I don't think that's going to happen. It's just too tall. So she knows. I told her, I said, it's going. She said, you're selling my bike? Yes, I'm selling your bike. You can't sit on it in the shed and go vroom vroom anymore, which I will miss too. So this Benelli, nothing wrong with it. Wonderful, wonderful motorcycle. The seat height is only about an inch taller than the Classic, but the width of the seat, coupled with the placement of the foot pegs and my short little legs, I'm mostly torso, I can get both feet down, but I can't get them in the proper place. They should be right where the foot pegs are. And if I go out beyond the foot peg, the bike feels like it's going to fall over. It's leaned that much. Forward of the foot peg, backward, I ram my shin or my calf, depending on which I go for when I stop. I drove it home. The dealership was 100 miles away. I rode it home, and I almost dumped it twice at stops. Felt like I was going to dump it. It was a Friday night. I let it sit over the weekend, didn't ride it, and I thought, because I was spooked. I thought during that week, you know what, it's new, maybe it's just kind of odd, I'm just not accustomed to it yet. I'm going to take it out again. So the next Saturday rolled around, I took it out. Took it for a 70-mile-per-hour ride. Once again, almost dumped it at a red light, and I thought maybe that was nerves, I'm not sure. Got about 7 miles away from home, and a deer started to jump out in front of the bike, and for some reason flung itself sideways midair and I missed the deer. I was totally freaked out at that point. I got back to my house, to my driveway, and I had to inch down the driveway. I paddled, which wasn't easy, going, you know, a couple of inches at a time because I couldn't get my feet beyond the pegs. They were either in front or back. Parked it, have not ridden it since. I'm like, nope, this is not the bike for me. And when you're riding it, oh, wonderful. Just beautiful to ride. It's quick. It handles excellently. It flows from corner to corner with such ease. You know, if you are familiar with motorcycles, which I imagine you are if you're watching this, when you have a motorcycle like that, that really feels like it's flowing from corner to corner. It's just a wonderful feeling. I loved the bike. I loved the way it rode. I loved the way it looked. It is a looker. One of the greatest looking bikes I've ever owned. And so it's been sitting there. It's got to go. I bought oil filter and oil to do an oil change. The battery's still good, but I'm going to buy a battery too. It would be awful if a potential buyer showed up and the battery suddenly took a crap. So just to be on the safe side, going to replace the battery. Ready to go. Wonderful, right? Thinking $3,100 for this Benelli. It is in essentially brand new condition. It'll be freshly serviced. Haven't actually done that yet. And new battery. 180 miles. But I also thought maybe I'll put this on Craigslist or that Facebook Marketplace, which is a cesspool. I hate to go on there. I hate to wade into that. But, you know, that is the marketplace now. I think the most widely used one. Put it on for trade. Ask for offers. Give very little guidance. Maybe say, I would prefer something that is dual sport, but not, I don't know. Maybe I should just go ahead and ask specifically for TW200 or Himalayan or Scram 411. Those are the two I would want, I think. Unless something else comes along. I could be easily tempted. That's the problem. Somebody might offer me a 15-year-old Moto Guzzi that breaks down every time I ride it. But could I say no? I don't think I could. I'm weak. It's a sick thing. Even last night I was out in the shed and I was looking at Benelli over. I was studying it like I haven't already studied it before. Looking at it afresh. And I knew it was coming out on a bike today. And I thought, maybe I should give it one more try. One more try. And I didn't even think about that today. Didn't even consider getting on it. Somebody somebody painted Trump on the dumpiest little building back there. I don't know why that makes me laugh. That's my kind of house. I like that. I don't know whether that was supposed to be like a tribute or an endorsement, or if it was a slam. Just a quick walk around, let you see what I'm riding today. Royal Enfield Hunter 350 in Rebel Red. Bought this last August. Lots and lots of fun. Almost too much fun. I get a little rowdy on it. Little specks of mud on it. Most of that's from my driveway, but some of the roads around here were muddy too. Look at that. Ugh. Oh. Oh, how grimy. It's not going to get washed either for at least a week. All right, first ride of the year. So the front tire lost 5 pounds over the winter, 5 pounds of pressure. The rear tire lost about 1.5 pounds while it was sitting. The rear tire looks like it has lots and lots of miles left to me, while the front tire's looking a little dicey. Maybe I'm wrong. You know what? Here in the light, the natural available light, doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I'll probably get another, I don't know, 5,000 out of them, maybe? Bike has around 900 on it right now. Yeah, it's in neutral. You hear it. Nope. Look that way, pocket. Look that way. If you're on the fence about buying one of these, by all means, do not hesitate. It is fantastic.